tires loose. And that's how I want to kick this video off. Always weird being behind your own car. Man, oh man. All right, so let's go ahead and just kick this off right now. So this is a 2011 Cayenne Turbo, slightly modified, probably puts out around 600 horsepower. It is a 4.8 twin turbo V8. Now, it's important to remember when considering these older performance SUVs, the benchmark for comparison is not cars, it's other SUVs. This is a very heavy vehicle with four-wheel drive and lots of power. It's not going to handle like a car or a sports car. I just got out of my 911 997.1, and it doesn't handle anything like that. But what it does do is handle very well and stop very well for a 5,000-6,000 pound SUV. And as I'm demonstrating right now, it also brakes and sounds good. And brakes, brakes, brakes. And now that I'm in my 911, after getting out of the Cayenne, you can see exactly, how the design engineers really went about, creating the substance that car is kind of, built off of. It feels quick. Torque is the game changer. My car doesn't have a lot of torque. Obviously, that thing is a torque monster. But due to the weight of that car, you can feel all the different, dynamic adjustments that the car is making to enable it to feel as quick and as light on its feet as it does. It compensates for that weight and whatnot with, electronics, dampeners, and obviously turbochargers to really, still give it that feel, but it has to try a little bit harder. It still feels like a bank vault, just kind of like this car in early 911s. And it's just the perfect, complementary SUV. It perfectly, sums up what a Porsche SUV. It's not a Porsche. It's not a 911. It is an SUV built by Porsche, and that's an absolutely beautiful thing. And I just drove a new Defender yesterday as well, and it feels substantial. It feels heavy. It doesn't handle. It doesn't feel performance oriented or anything like that. It doesn't even have like a dynamic mode, which is great because it shouldn't try. There's too many cars these days that try to be things that it's not. And when you get into that kind of sticky situation, that's when you run into a little bit of an identity crisis, or no identity because it tries to be two different things or 7 different things. So that's just the quick one take from the jump. And now let's cut back to the rest of the video. And that is a 600 horsepower Cayenne Turbo.